Didn't I already do this game? Yeah, 9 years ago. This is the PSP version of the game known as Godfather the Mob Wars, which is a lot shorter and possibly edited at time due to not only the PSP's constraints, but time constraints as well, because they made it multi-platform by the time the Wii came out. And this is actually a redo of a playthrough that is under YouTube constraints back in 2015. So it'll be a lot better in quality. So with that said, let's hit the start button and let's get started.
Someday, and that day may never come, I may call upon you to do a service for me. Until that day, accept this as a gift.
Don Corleone.
How are you?
Here's a week's take.
Nice. Good week, huh?
Yeah, some high rollers. I'm gonna celebrate tonight, taking Serafina to the Continental Club. Hey, baby. Where's my boy?
He's been playing handball in the alley all day. I thought the noise was gonna drive me nuts. My sister's looking after him tonight, though.
Good.
Oh my god. My boy!
Christ.
Sorry, Johnny. It's just business. Give it to him.
Look away. You know who I am. Save your anger. Save it. When you are old enough, and the time is right, you will take your revenge.
Things are a little bit different now. We won't have access to Mob Face until we actually start the third mission, I do believe. Because right now we can only name our character. That's probably the biggest difference. Should I name him anything? You know what? For the sake of continuity, because after all, the way Aldo died in 2 was just absolutely tragic, yet he didn't dodge to save his life. We'll keep on the tradition of the Time Lord as Aldo Tripani. Tripani actually. I misspelled his name, but it probably doesn't matter. He will be the man that will once again conquer New York. Albeit he can't dodge a bullet to save his life. Not like I'm trying anyway, because I am.
Don Corleone, I am honored and grateful that you have invited me to your home.
Serafina. It's been too long since you've come around. What's troubling you?
Godfather? My husband was always loyal to you. He died for that loyalty.
I have not forgotten him, nor the loss that you have suffered. Have you ever wanted for anything? Haven't I always taken good care of you?
Padrino, forgive me. It's only that I'm so worried about my son. He's fallen in with some bad men. Fools. He's in trouble and... Please. He needs your help. Godfather.
And I hope that their first child be a masculine child.
Thank you, Luca, my most valued friend.
Don Corleone, I'm gonna leave you now because I know that you are busy.
Thank you. One more thing, my friend. I need you to find someone for me.
Thought you deserved a cut of loot, huh? Just because you drove the fucking car? I'm the leader of this gang, and you get what I say you get. Ah! Stay down, punk! Check his pockets.
My name is Luca Brasi. I've been looking for you.
By the way, we actually got to play as his father in the PS2, Xbox Classic, 360, and also the Wii. This is the only game that we just skipped to the part where we're facing off against the thugs that was beating up Aldo in the alley. So things are a lot different considering this is based off of the PlayStation Portable's controllers. And we could actually pick him up and beat this man up some more. And by the way, this is just some random thug that was beating me up. The other thug, well, he's on the ground with his head caved in by Luca. And if you think this game wasn't bloody before, oh, it will be. I promise you.
You know the basics now.
And needless to say,
Okay, tough guy, your turn.
I don't think we can pick up weapons, can we? No, we can't.
You'll pay for that.
There is a big difference though here, because unlike before, you could pick up reels. Now I don't think you can. And we could also destroy boxes back then, and I don't think we could do that either. Oh well. Let's talk to Luca. And basically, the entirety of this mission is just the tutorial fight, and that's exactly what this is. And also, they have a mini-map. Yeah, you'll be able to explore, unfortunately not in the way you think, because things are broken off in chapters. No, seriously, and films is unlocked as we go along.
Hey, kid. Let's take a walk. It's less crowded now. I like that. Makes it easier for a man to get his business done. I make good money, I help the family, I get a little action on the side. But one thing must be understood. I would never go against the Godfather. Don Corleone is a man I respect. Old Emilio. He doesn't seem to give a damn about paying us respect. He's giving his kickbacks to the Italians. Needs to be taught a lesson.
There is one thing that's the same though, and that's how you shake down rackets. And rackets is how you are going to most likely gain money. Although there are some cutscenes where the models actually move their mouths, there are some that don't.
Some guys you only need to show a little respect.
Basic case in point, like right here, right now.
A little negotiation goes a long way.
Got it.
So on
And if the guy
that
don't look
regard,
like he's gonna
on that
crack,
note,
Then you remind him why he
we're
needs
gonna have to
protection
go
in the first
into
place.
the
Try turning up
butcher
the
shop
pressure,
and
but
go
don't too
and
far.
shake up
A man
the
who
guy
goes past
that's
his limits
there.
can be dangerous.
I'm sorry if I'm talking about the cutscene, but I've already done this on my channel 9 years ago. So yeah, things are a hell of a lot different. So with that said, there is a breaking point meter, and the breaking point meter is actually a lot lenient as opposed to the original
He
game.
has some business he wants to settle with you today.
I mean, I think the Xbox 360 and Wii, and PlayStation 3, I almost forgot about that one, too. That one's more lenient as well.
The Corleones run this neighborhood. If you're not paying them,
But certain owners have certain weak spots, and you can't really discern their weak spots, but try to, for the most part. Oh god, I didn't mean to duck. Get up. Get up, you fool. Get up. Thank you. Try to, for the most part, cause as much damage as humanly possible. Because, as you can see, his weak spot is property damage. You could probably break a window, and also throw him out of the thing. And also, his weak spot bonus is... And also, after threatening the guy and throwing him around, we're gonna get some more money from him. We also got a racket up top, too, that we're gonna have to deal with. Now, the more rackets and fronts that we actually get, the more money that we're gonna have to not only buy weapons from the black market dealers that are in the city, but also you'll get more money to buy suits to modify your respect. Because right now, Aldo's not going to be able to do that. You can either buy out the guy if you want to, or you could just simply beat the fuck out of the guy and do... Oh, I keep forgetting that the PS Portable does not have an R2. Oops.
son of a bitch!
So, we just need a backhand execution, I guess. So at least we get some respect from backhand execution and backhand grapple execution. So the more executions we do, the more respect we get. And look at his breaking point. They show his breaking point right at the beginning. So at least that is something easier.
Had enough?
Oh, and there's a weak spot bonus. But he's only going to pay you a good bit of deal.
No one runs a casino in this town.
So on that
without
note,
to the Don. Got it?
I know when I'm beat. The place
this
is
territory, well, this racket, by the way, as well as the shop, is now ours.
Welcome to the casino.
And unfortunately, we do not have any dynamite for the time being for that safe. So we're going to have to leave and take some money with me. And we'll have to get out of the store. Unfortunately, we're going to run into an officer, which we will have to bribe in order to look the other way to either neutralize the wanted meter, or for the most part, keep the wanted meter down to a minimum so that way you can get your crimes done and get out of there as fast as humanly possible. That's all officers are for. So with that said, let's return to Luca Brasi with the cash. And enjoy Luca while we still can.
Jeez, what took you so long? You get the money?
Yeah.
Hand it over. See? I told you this business was interesting, huh? I want you to meet up with a friend of mine, Paulie Gatto. Show him this. That way he'll know you're a friend of mine. I gotta go.
Well, we finished the Enforcer mission, and that's 2 missions done. And each mission we get completed. We also get skill points. So, on that note, managed to get $2,000, and this was something that wasn't in the PS2, sorry. Why do I keep saying PS4? Because I miss it, probably? But this was something that wasn't in the PS2. And each respect point you get, it will raise your level. And each level you get, you can add toward your skill tree. And the more skills you get, the more powerful you become and the better you are. I use street smarts for a reason, so that way negotiations would be a lot better. And I'm using shooting as well because, believe me, I'm probably going to need shooting in the next part. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is RVman985. I'll see you all in part 2 of The Godfather, The Mob Wars. Peace out and take care. I really didn't think this actually existed. Oh well.